Hello, this is the Jurassic expert here, back with another video. And, if any of you have recently watched the Jurassic Park podcast and saw my comment, some of you may actually know that I am on a search for a new camera, because the entire time I've actually been filming on my phone. So I went to my library, picked up a camera similar to what the Jurassic Park podcast recommended. By that I mean it's a Canon. So yeah, this might actually be nicer quality than my phone. You guys might not even know this. Who knows? So, yeah, today I have the new Jurassic Park Legacy Collection story packs, Alan Grant and Robert Muldoon, 2 packs with Alan Grant in his kind of Jurassic Park 3 attire. Not really. And the female Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptor. So let's first start off with the human figure. Let's take a look at Alan Grant in his Jurassic Park 3-esque-ish clothing. So he does actually have a darker toned hat, and he has like gray pants instead of the tan ones that the original one has. The paint on the shoes, skin tone, face in general, and the belt are all the same except for their little gray belt loops instead of tan ones. So articulation wise, Alan can do a little bit of has a little bit of head pivot there. Head can move up that much and down that much, and his head can move a full 360, and his arm can move out that much, in that much, his elbow can bend in that much, and out that much, and his arm can go a full 360 along with his forearm. And I forgot to mention with Robert Muldoon, but yeah, there is a hip swivel joint. Legs can go out that much, out that much, back that much, and that part of the leg, the knee can bend in that much, out that much, and it can go a full 360. And let's actually just check out Robert Muldoon's hip swivel. Yep, it can go a full 360. So yeah, so let's actually check out the little bag that Alan Grant comes with. So this is supposed to be Billy's little satchel. Let's see if I could zoom in on that. There we go, that actually worked out pretty well. So yeah, you can see there is actually a little bit of texturing there. Even kind of sculpted in the little zipper there. I know on camera you can't really see it that well, just because there is kind of shadowing going on. But yeah, it can open up. There are these little tabs here, and it just kind of tabs in, and you just kind of pull it lightly and it will untab. And inside there are 2 eggs. Now let's kind of zoom out really quick, and let's see if I could get one out just to show you. These are actually very, very small, yet impressively done eggs. Like little plastic eggs. It is incredibly hard to see it on camera, but there is a little bit of speckling going on with the egg. And I mean, this is like incredible how much detail went into this egg. And just to give you a reference, like there's the Alan Grant figure hand, and there's the egg. Like that, if any of you own a human figure, there's your size reference there. And let's actually see if the female Raptor, and let's actually see if Alan Grant can actually hold the egg. Not really. He actually can't really hold the egg. I'm kind of scared that I'll drop it and I'll lose it forever, because these are incredibly small. And I'd imagine that these will definitely get lost very easily. So let's actually see if the female Velociraptor can hold the egg in her mouth like in the film. She can. Mattel, best thing ever. 10 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. We're not done yet. There are still quite a few flaws I need to go over with the Raptors before I give you my full opinion on these 2 packs. So let's actually go first into the Raptors now. So yeah, before I finally go over the Jurassic Park 3 female Raptor, I just kind of want to explain kind of the deal with these. So at the moment, all I know is that these, I think, are pretty much confirmed to be canceled for coming to the United States, but they have been showing up in South Korea, Chile, and I think Guatemala. I'm not too sure. I forget what the third country is, but I know that there are 3 countries that have been shown to receive the new Legacy Collection packs. But other than that, as far as we know, that these are canceled to come to the US. And on eBay, they are going for outrageous prices. For 1 pack, you could get it costs like $100 or something, $100 US. So it is absolutely insane, especially since these are like $15 figures for retail. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to get these off of eBay. But then I actually saw another YouTuber, Jurassic Screams, I think is what they were called, and they actually put a link for a South Korean site called Gmarket, which I will put down in the description below. So and I think in order to get the pair, you do need to get 2, although recently I've heard that you need to get 4 of them. So yeah, well, I'm not too sure. I haven't been like ordering after I got my pair, because that's all I wanted was the pair, and they both came undamaged. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So now let's go into the Jurassic Park 3 female Velociraptor. So the mouth can open up that much, close that much. The arms, this arm can move back that much, and around that much, around that much. Actually, this arm can go a full, nope, not quite a full 360 actually. I could feel it starting to give, but then I could tell like I'm going to break it if I go any further. So this leg cannot go a full 360, it could bend around that much and forward that much. And this leg can bend back that much and forward that much. So you can get like a nice running position from this. Like a nice sprinting position. So this is using the Attack Pack Blue sculpt. So, I mean, not the worst decision for a Raptor sculpt, because it is pretty decent. It would have been nice for them to use battle damage, but I'm pretty sure they're only allowed to use the battle damage blue for they're only able to use a battle damage sculpt for the battle damage line and not the Legacy Collection line. But yeah, they did not paint the claws or the feet, which is kind of a shame. Going into paint now, forgot to mention the eye they did paint yellow. If I can, yeah, that was fairly harmless. The teeth they did paint nicely. There is a little bit of overbleed, but not, again, not too bad. They did paint the mouth. They did not paint the roof, however, which is kind of a shame. So yeah, there is some spots, and on the packaging it actually shows that it has more patterns going throughout the head, which I did like better. I actually like that paint job better that was on the box, and I know that there were people that were even fussed about that paint job. So yeah, it's kind of not gotten any better. But no, nobody has to worry because it doesn't seem like they're even going to come out in the US. So yeah, and there is pattern, as you can see there is patterns on the legs. It does not continue this pattern throughout the tail, nor does it continue throughout the head, which is kind of a shame. I do wish that they continued that, along with a little bit of shadowing under its eye. So yeah, now all I need to complete the set would be a Jurassic Park 3 male Velociraptor, hint hint Mattel. And I'm actually thinking about starting a new campaign. Hashtag bring back the JP3 Raptor. The JP3, yeah, bring back the JP3 Raptors. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, for the Jurassic Facts app, here is the female Velociraptor code, and I am not going to leave in the UPC just because this is a canceled figure in the US. Yeah, that should be good there. So just pause the video, scan that. So I will not show a UPC. There were no cards that came in this pack. So yeah. Let's go over some comparisons. So, yeah, that off to the side. Here is the new Alan Grant, and here is the Legacy Collection, the Wave 1 Alan Grant. So, as you can see, the main differences are... oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that Alan Grant, this Alan Grant here, actually has a blue bandana instead of a red one, which I am pretty sure in Jurassic Park 3, didn't he have a blue bandana? One of you correct me below if I'm wrong, if he was even wearing a bandana. Belt, again, same thing, except for the little belt loops. Those are different colors matching the pants, and yeah, different pants as well. Other than that, the sculpt is the same. But yeah, watch is the same as well. So yeah, there's the Alan Grant comparison. And now for the female Raptor comparison, since I already did the big ones comparison. Here it is next to another Legacy Collection Raptor that is utilizing the blue attack pack sculpt. Here it is next to the Velociraptor that was in the like 5-pack or something with Alan Grant. I cannot remember anymore. So yeah, you could see it's the same sculpt, it's just a repaint. That's simply it. And for a comparison for a Raptor that was originally going to be a Jurassic Park 3 Raptor, here it is next to the new Savage Strike jumping Velociraptor with the quills. Come on, Mattel. Come on, Mattel. It was so easy. Why did you do this? We were so close, Mattel. Come on. Hope you did enjoy this review. So, my overall thoughts on this 2-pack, would I say to go out and get, like, the $200 or $300 pack for these on eBay? No. That is not worth it at all. Not even $100 for that Alan Grant. No. No. If you find $50 worth for the pair, get it. That is kind of a bargain for it. If you can find it for $30 for the pair, that's even better. But yeah, just make sure to check the Gmarket. Link in the description below. So yeah, that is my overall review. I do like these figures. I just think that that $300 price point for these is outrageous. I know that they're canceled in the US, but still, it's not worth it. It is absolutely not worth it. So, as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I put up new videos like this one. And, as always, dinosaurs might be older than you, but you are never too old for dinosaurs. Bye-bye.